They say love can survive anything, except the moment money becomes more important than the person standing beside you. This is the story of Ethan and Maya, a couple whose love was strong enough to fight the world, but not strong enough to fight greed. Ethan Miller was a 29-year-old paramedic in Chicago, a man who believed in simple living, good coffee, and doing the right thing even when no one was watching. Life wasn't perfect, but it was honest. Maya Williams was the opposite, a 27-year-old marketing executive, smart, ambitious, stylish, and living far ahead of her salary. She dreamed of the kind of life she saw on Instagram. Luxury vacations, designer bags, fine dining. They met on an ordinary Friday night when Maya's car broke down outside a grocery store. Ethan was there buying dog food for his rescue puppy. One smile, one helping hand, and suddenly two completely different worlds collided. Their first date was at a small diner. Not fancy, not expensive, but Maya laughed more that night than she had in years. Ethan felt something he hadn't felt in a long time, and despite their differences, they fell in love. For the first few months, everything felt magical. They explored the city, cooked together, danced in the kitchen, binged true crime documentaries. Love didn't need money. Love was enough. But slowly the cracks began to show. Maya started comparing her life to her friends' lifestyles. Her best friend Lauren was dating a wealthy tech consultant, weekend trips to Miami, shopping in New York, a diamond bracelet, just because. Ethan couldn't give those things, and Maya didn't ask, but she silently wished. One day she told Ethan, "I want a life where I don't have to check the price tag before ordering dessert." Ethan held her hand and said, "We'll build it, slowly, together." But slowly wasn't a word Maya liked. Maya's company hired a new client, a real estate investor named Adrian Clark, charming, rich, smooth, the kind of man who entered a room like he owned it. He noticed Maya, her intelligence, her confidence, her ambition, and he liked it. He invited the team to an upscale restaurant. Maya sat across from him, mesmerized by the world he represented. Crystal glasses, a $600 bottle of wine, people laughing without stress. Money everywhere. Adrian asked her casually, "Why are you wasting your time in entry-level marketing? You deserve better." No one had ever said that to her. And slowly, something inside her began to shift. Ethan felt the distance. Maya talked more about promotions, brands, success. Less about love, less about weekends together. She started dressing differently, thinking differently, choosing restaurants Ethan couldn't afford. One evening, they had a fight. Maya, "Ethan, I want more from life." Ethan, "I'm giving you everything I can." Maya, "Exactly. And it's not enough." Those words cut deeper than a knife. Ethan realized she wasn't comparing him to her past, but to Adrian's world. Adrian invited Maya to a weekend business retreat in Malibu. Beachfront villas, networking with millionaires, fine dining prepared by a private chef. She told Ethan it was work-related, but he knew. He felt it. He felt her slipping through his fingers. Maya didn't cheat physically, but emotionally, she was gone. During that weekend, Adrian offered her a new position in his company, with a salary triple her current one, a fancy apartment, travel benefits, everything she dreamt of. But there was a catch. Adrian looked at her and said, "I invest in people I trust. I need to know you're fully available. No distractions." His eyes said the rest. Ethan was the distraction. Maya returned home, conflicted but determined. She sat Ethan down, her voice cold, controlled, like she had rehearsed it. "I love you, but this relationship is holding me back. I need to focus on my future." Ethan stared at her, heart in pieces. "Maya, you're choosing money over love?" Her silence answered everything. She packed her bags and walked out. Ethan didn't chase her. Sometimes love hurts too much to fight for. Maya entered Adrian's world. Luxury, power, status, everything she thought she wanted. But she soon realized something. In Adrian's world, nothing was free. Not even loyalty. He controlled everything, her work, her appearance, her time. He liked her ambitious, but not independent. She was surrounded by wealth, but felt empty. She missed Ethan's laugh, his honesty, his simple dinners, his love that didn't need price tags. Money had given her a lifestyle, but stolen her peace. 6 months later, she discovered Adrian had been dating 2 other women on the side. None of them mattered to him, including her. He replaced her the moment she questioned him. She had traded real love for an illusion. One rainy evening, Maya visited Ethan's apartment. She expected him to be waiting lonely, hoping she'd return, but he wasn't. Ethan opened the door smiling, not at her, but at the woman standing behind him, holding a warm cup of tea. Her name was Hannah, a nurse he met during a rescue call, soft-spoken, kind, grounded. Maya felt her heart collapse. She whispered, "Ethan, I made a mistake." He looked at her with sadness, but also strength. "Maya, love is not a game you restart when your plans fail. You chose a life without me. Now you have to live with it." And for the first time, Maya realized the true cost of her decision. So from this story, we learn that money can buy comfort, security, attention, but it can never buy the kind of love that holds your hand through darkness. Love dies the moment money becomes more important than loyalty. Honesty and respect. Choose wisely, because the wrong choice can turn a beautiful love story into a lifelong regret.